It's Edward.
Oh, hi there, Edward. It's Michael Davis from the Jim Rowan Process. How are you today?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Oh, very well. I apologize that we are late for this call, 6 minutes behind. Okay. Well, we wanted to continue our conversation. This is call number 2 of 3, and the purpose of these calls is to get to know your brand, your competitive advantage, what kind of work that you want, what specific industries do we go after, and then, of course, which companies as well. And then we're going to develop a presentation, what we're going to say on the phone. We're going to develop a list of those companies and contacts. We're going to set up a CRM system as well. So those are the steps coming. We have one more call next week like this. So any questions that you have based on what we did work on last week? Do you have any questions for me?
No, not right off. I think I'm just trying to capture something last week that was said, and I think there was an action item that I did not complete or I did not submit, but maybe it'll come up again. I think it was a machine list that someone requested. I can't think of who it was.
Yes, it was Tom Burton. Tom Burton, the sales manager. He was requesting a list of your machines.
Okay, Tom, what now?
Tom Burton, B-U-R-T-O-N, Burton.
Okay, all right.
Yes, and he's going to be joining the call shortly as well. Okay. Well, that was a good point. Was there something else besides that?
No, that's it.
All right, very good. Very good. So our plan to take about 45 or 50 minutes today. Does that work for you?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. So let me share with you who's on the call so far. We have, first of all, we have Robert Tuller. Robert, are you still on the call with us today?
Yes, sir. It helps if I take it off mute. I'm sorry. Good afternoon, Edward.
Hello, Robert.
And Robert is a business development specialist. And we also have on the call Teresa.
Hello, Ed. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Teresa.
Oh, yes. And Teresa is Tom Burton's assistant. So we wanted to jump in and continue this rhythm, and then Billy will join in, and so will Tom Burton as well. So let's get started here with Robert. And Robert, what was the first question that you have?
Well, thank you, Michael, and good afternoon again, Edward. It's Friday, so hopefully there's not too many more tasks for you after this, right?
No, that's a never-ending process.
Okay, well, I know that's a fact. Yes, it's been a busy day, too, but that's busy is sometimes good. So I was looking at our action items for last time. Yeah, what we usually like to get is an equipment list, so not just your milling machines, but your CMM machines, if you have grinders, just kind of a general list of your capital, you might say, your capital equipment in your factory. We don't need to know how many computers you got in the office or nothing like that. Just your capital equipment would be very helpful, that you machine out of, and your grinders, your whatever, and Bridgeports, 4-axis, whatever the name. And then the bed size of them, obviously, because when we craft our emails, that would be helpful too, so we know what size envelope we're dealing with on your parts and all. And I think we kind of have an idea already based on our conversation. I did note in here that you have 12,000 square feet. 2,000 of that is kind of dedicated to offices, if I remember right. And you can expand. You could actually expand to 30,000 feet. So you actually, when it's time to really knock out the walls and grow, you can do that pretty readily.
That's correct.
That's a good position to be in. I did look where you are, because I live down in Wilmington, so I'm not far from you. And you go by Wilson, you go up to Rocky Mountain. You're kind of closer to Rocky Mountain, but almost in the middle of a triangle between Rocky Mount, Greenville, and Wilson, if I remember right. Is that correct?
Yes.
And it's a fairly rural area, so I got to thinking about the hub zone idea, and I wouldn't be surprised if you're not in a hub zone out there. Were you able to check on that as well?
I did not check on the